So in terms of adoption during COVID, there's actually more demand. More people are interested in adopting because families at home and people feel like that's the time when they have to spend with your dog. So actually, people think into adopting, but we're very, very selective and we're very careful, knowing that it's going to be a temporary thing, okay, like a temporary few years. So saving a dog or adopting a dog is for life, okay. So we actually extra careful when we screen homes, but for sure, adoption has gone up just because more families are home and more families have time. Because these 2 years we've been rescuing a lot of dogs. So I would say in an average, we adopt out about 200 dogs per year on an average. And with 2020, we rescued 298 dogs and adopted out 288 dogs. For 2021, we rescued a little over 300 dogs and we flew about 290 dogs abroad. I think 2 months ago, both airline, China Airline, Eva Airline, these are the two primary airline that we fly dogs abroad, especially to the Bay Area. So both of these airline has a new policy that each passenger can only fly 2 dogs. So it's been extremely difficult because of COVID. We used to have 3 flights, 2 to 3 flights from Taiwan to San Francisco every day. But now it's been reduced to 2 flights per week. So the chances for us to find a flight guardian is nearly impossible. And unfortunately, because in Taiwan locally, people that love dogs would prefer a purebred or a tiny dog. So this is why for our rescue at Mary's Doggies, 99% of our dogs are all mixed breeds, and these are the ones that are overlooked when it comes to rescue and adoption. A lot of these dogs are left on the street to die. Our mission is to find these dogs home, so we don't just rescue them and feed them and leave them, leave them in the yard or in a cage. We actually really work with them. First, we do very extensive medical care, and they get all the medical treatment they need. And we spend hundreds and hundreds of hours for each dog just to socialize, just to train, so that they can have a chance to be adopted into a home. So primarily, any countries that we can fly direct from Taiwan to any part of the world, but mostly in the U.S., okay, in the Bay Area, in L.A., and Seattle, and in Canada, Vancouver, and Toronto, and in Europe and Holland and Germany. These are countries where we have rescue partners that we work with, and so we can make sure that the dogs transition well into their homes. Yeah, so if you're planning a business trip or even to see family, as long as you're flying from Taiwan, direct fly to the U.S., to Canada, to Europe, send us a message on our Facebook, Mary's Doggie. We will get back to you immediately. We handle all the paperwork, customs paper, and also we take care of all expenses. Okay, so we really just need a flight guardian to check in and check out the dogs for us. So make sure that please message us. That's so important at this moment. I would say the biggest challenge right now is being able to find flight guardian, and also, of course, we hope to reach out to China Airline or Eva Air. If they can lift the two-crate restriction, right? There's less flights, but there are less people flying, so we're assuming there should be more space on the airline to help these dogs.